What's up, world? My name is Jacquay. Today we're going to be talking about three simple things you could do right now to invest in yourself. All right, you know I don't like to waste time, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. You probably know the first place I'm going to go. Literally Google. Yup, you guessed it. Bam. Oh, let me not spoil anything. So yeah, first thing is, let me type it up right here. I'll go in the search bar. All right, I don't want to spoil nothing. So typing, yes, that's the first thing you guys could do. Let me make sure y'all could see everything. There you go. Yeah, typing tests. That's the first thing y'all could do. Definitely, everyone got a laptop nowadays. Everybody got to be on a computer nowadays. Literally any job. I'm telling you, workers at McDonald's, they have to have some idea of typing because of screens and so like literally typing is everything nowadays. This is 2022, y'all. So let me tell y'all, the search up typing test, there's a bunch on Google. You can pick any one. I'm going to go with this one. This is one I tend to use in my free time on the computer. Well, I'm just bored. So with this, I'm going to assume you guys have a basic foundation on typing. Like the basic, like ASDF, and you know how to like write a few words and get by here and there. As long as you got a form, this is just going to fine tune if that makes sense. If you don't got a form, you probably need to go back to Google and there was some old pinball game I played. Like just play one of those mini games. Those typing games where they teach you how to, like where the letters are. You gotta know at least where the keys are. Now, as long as you know where the keys are and you're typing slow, then you come in here and you fine tune. So this website, you can pick between literally 3 minute. I'm gonna go 1 minute. You can pick the duration. You can pick the type of text, so you can start typing harder words that you don't like because you tend to get comfortable in those small, easy words like that or yet. You know what I'm trying to say? Eventually, they're gonna start giving you those harder words. We're gonna do medium text. All right, y'all can just watch me do it right now. Okay, it's gonna load up when you press start test. Oh, messed up. Yeah, but you see, like basically, I'm just typing and typing and typing. You see the timer right here in the corner. It's timing me. If I kept going, it would give me an accurate score. It's gonna estimate how many words I type per minute. When you start getting really good and faster, there's always levels to this. You can start challenging yourself by changing that duration and filling with that, or filling with the word text. Just filling with that. But also, what you can do is start reading the words. Of course, you have to read sentences when you type, but if you start going like this, ends in the letters MT question mark try and think of any other words that I was doing so bad. You get my point because that made it harder when I'm reading out when I'm typing and that slows me down. Now my score actually is it's definitely better than that. 'Cause I'm just talking to you guys. But yeah, that's the first thing you can do to invest in yourself. Just work on typing. I'm telling you, I don't care what major you're going to college for. If you just know how to type, right? So honestly, it's just how the way it is nowadays. So the second thing is learning another language. I'm telling y'all this now. I'm telling y'all, it's getting more competitive in this world. This is 2022. Literally getting more competitive each and every day. People is hustling. There was one time at my job. Now I'm fine. I was at Geek Squad. It was in Best Buy. I was working there, working on laptops and stuff. But we had some cashiers walking around, and it was starting to get slow. Now I knew I was still fine. I was gonna work, but our manager wanted to lay off some people. The people that they tended to lay off first, because they only needed one cashier, so he didn't need three or four. First people he laid off were the ones that didn't know another language. Now they kept the bilingual guy and they told the other guys to take the day off or so because they just thought he was good enough. The bilingual guy is able to help people that come into speaking Spanish or so. Like they're able to be flexible. They're bilingual. It's just an advantage. I'm telling y'all, you can be equal in competing with people for jobs nowadays. If someone knows another language, bam, bam. So anyway, I don't want to go into rambling too much, but yeah, literally, there's websites. I don't know about these. I'm gonna pick the common websites. Of course, the best thing you could do to learn their language is to get a mentor. Now, mentors are pricey, so let me see. I think Babbel does that mentor stuff too, but also you got websites like Babbel. You can check it out. I think there's also like little subscriptions, so it's cheaper. There's videos. The one that I did, because I'm also helping you guys out. I've been there, done that. I was a broke college student. Literally Duolingo. Uh, there's apps. These are also apps. Babbel's on your phone. You can do it on your phone. For this one, you don't need a computer, but Duolingo, you could do it on your phone. You could do it on their website. This is their website, apparently. I don't really go on here. And, you make an account, little cute little green bird. You walk through it, you pick your language, yada, yada, yada. But definitely when you get some free time, Duolingo is free. There's not subscriptions. There's no excuses. Like, if you got some time on you, just, hey, try to master another language. This is only going to help you. I'm telling y'all. My advice can go to anyone literally in college. It don't matter what your major is. All right, the final thing is going to be Google Calendar. I'm just going to move to the side for a sec so y'all can see me. Literally, if you got Gmail account, just right here, and then you can press this. Google Calendar. Let me move it back over so y'all can see. All right, so this isn't my actual calendar, but I just made an example for y'all. Right here it says work, work, work. Like, just say the average guy goes to work, yada, yada. Now, of course, like, you're like, why do I need a calendar? This stuff already, it's all about consistency and when you get busier. So, like, eventually you might have to throw a dentist in there. Oh, I'm going to the dentist this day. Or, oh, I want to read on this day. Or, oh, I want to plan something in the future and not forget about it. It's just good to have a calendar. And as you get busier and busier, you got people with calendars that look all chaotic. I'm telling you, it'll be like work and then meeting and call and then talk to friend and then go here and then football game. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just good to have structure in your life. That's why I recommend you get on a calendar. You can, it don't have to be Google Calendar. That's not my message. If you don't like Google Calendar, you don't gotta use it. When I was younger, I used to write down, just like a year ago, I used to write down in my planner my own calendar. You could do that or do both. I'm just trying to tell you guys to definitely make some time into it and figure out what you're going to do with your life, figuring out what you're doing the next day, the following day, a month from now. You can literally change. Like, I like this, the way Google Calendar is. You can change. Let me move this over. You can change a month. Christmas Eve, you can put birthdays. It reminds you everything. It's just something that you can just look at all the time, and it's just going to help you organize your life, because once it's just hard to remember things at some time. But yeah, that's only going to make you better. When you get hired in your future jobs, you'll be able to type, you'll be able to speak another language, and also they'll be like, wow, this guy knows how to organize his life. This guy knows that he's doing this today. If we tell him to come by for another meeting, this guy doesn't forget because he stands by his calendar. He lives and dies by his calendar. This guy is successful. Let's hire this guy. And he knows Chinese. I'm telling y'all. So with that, I'm going to end there for the 3 things you could do. They're really simple in your spare time or whenever, just to invest in yourself. I'm telling y'all, invest in yourself. Now, if you like my content, please think about, appreciate it if you can like, comment, and subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm going to be checking out these videos and seeing how things go from here. All right, I'm going to see you guys around. Stay wise, family.